What's going on, guys? JSGC171 here, and we're stoked in for a big match at Wembley for the England-Norway match in a big friendly. I'm not stoked for it either, but we've got to get on with it. We're just chopping and changing for the team. It's kind of like a big break between the November international matches and the March international matches, so I kind of go for as strong a team as possible, and then just rest the players kind of that need resting. So we'll go for as strong a team as possible. Unfortunately, just before the clip came on, Walcott and Sterling are both out for 3 months. So I'm a bit short on the wings now. It leaves me a bit worried Redmond had a good game. So I have every confidence that he can deliver the job here and give me a selection headache. Here's hoping for a good friendly. Here's hoping for a competitive friendly. Something to give me a game. Because I've not really had a test since Croatia, so it's not good just playing teams around you that aren't doing much. Because it's a good ball, and it's as simple as that. Hopefully Kane can give me a good selection headache for who to play up front. Hopefully that can be resolved, because I still don't have a clue who my strongest striker is and who's to fit into this formation. Sometimes one player has a good game, then every 3 or 4 games they don't play particularly well. Which is a shame. But, you know, we'll fight on. We'll hope for a good result. Hopefully a competitive match here. And we'll see where it goes. This is a build-up to the World Cup. We've already qualified for the World Cup, obviously. So, you know, we just want some nice, solid results. It's a good save. Some nice, solid results. We want some nice, solid play. And a test. A test or two would be nice. I think because we've got 1-0 ahead so early on, the competition kind of goes unless Norway can pull a goal back. And they're looking rather dangerous. That's an excellent tackle. That's an excellent tackle. It just breaks up the play, brings it away, and I can attack, and that's a good dribble. He's going to square it, and we're going to make it 2-0. You see what I mean? Redmond's a good player running down them wings now. 2 assists, 2 pinpoint balls, straight into Kane. Kane puts it in the back of the net. The match is done. We're 20 minutes into the match is done, the friendly match is done. I'm 2-0 up, I'm happy, but I'm not 100% happy because, once again, we've not got a competitive match. It's a step above from playing teams like Malta, but Norway really a step beyond the teams of Lithuania. I mean, you know, they could put them up there with Slovakia, Slovenia even, and maybe give them a game, but, you know, I want a top 20 team. I want a top 10 team. I had a test in France and I beat them at Wembley. I had a test in Croatia and I lost with a weakened side. All bad credit on my side. I really should just take control of who I put in my friendlies rather than my assistant, but I'm lazy. So there you go. Just let him do everything, and hopefully every now and then he'll just give me a stern test. Looking further ahead in my friendlies. Build up to the World Cup. We've got some more friendlies in June. I think I'm at home for both of them. We're silly if I'm away. I think I got up against South Africa. Again, a team that's not up there. And then a more difficult match against Denmark. Did alright in the qualifiers. A test like Slovenia and Slovakia, they're well up there with them. Some good players, so it'll be a nice build-up. It'll be similar calibre of teams that I'll be playing for the first match at the World Cup. Against Korea, South Korea, I think. Which is an easy game because they've got some good players, but I should be winning them games. After all, I am a top ranked. I think I'm in top 13. I think I'm 13th or 12th last time I looked. But I want to be better. I want to be a top 10 team. I want to be a top 7 or 8 in the world. Quarter finalist, consistent quarter finalist, bare minimum. England used to be that just 10 years previous. 2004 Euros. Quarterfinals, 2006 World Cup, quarterfinals, 2 unlucky defeats against Portugal, both matches. Quarterfinals, 2012 Euros. I want them to do well in the World Cup. We've not done well since 2006. I am the man. I'm the man. to take England to the promised lands. And with more play like that, building it up, confident wins, we're getting the morale up. But I want a test. I'm only going to get that test at the World Cup. It all could go bananas. So let's hope the players switch on. Let's hope we get all the players back. Henderson, Walcott, Sturridge. Hopefully they're all fit, raring to go, and at 100%, on top of the game. It's not a good ball. I just have to say it's a good ball, it's just the opposite. Ooh. What's happened here? It's a good goal. Has he glanced that in? Has he headed that in? What's happened here? Oh, that's a good goal. That's excellent. He's just spun around, flicked it. It looks like his left foot right round the defender, right into the side bottom corner. Unsavable. Fantastic. Hat-trick for Harry Kane. Are my prayers answered for the striker up front? Let's hope so. Let's really hope so. I'm very animated right now. I just want to go in there and win the World Cup and show that with good play, quick play, a team effort, you can win the World Cup. Or if not, do well. We want quarterfinals, semi-finals. I've never even seen England get to a semi-final. Well, I was alive, but I weren't old enough to remember the 96 one. Don't worry, I weren't born for 1990. So I want to take England there. I want to be that man. Really take England to the next level. Young, fit, passionate, hard-working team. And just show their potential and show that when we fight as a team, we work as a team, we win. Doesn't matter who we're up against, what philosophy we're up against. We've had determination, skill set, pace, power, agility. We win games. It's alright being a flat track bully. It's alright bullying about the midgets of the world. The Maltas, the Norways, just disregarding them with the 4-0s. I want to go next step. I want to take on some of the South American giants. I want them to show them what we're about. And I want to beat them. Shit. I hope we're getting suspended for anything. Well, if he is, hopefully it's just a friendly, because we've got 2 friendly World Cup ones, so Kane will be getting a rest for one of them anyway, so we'll see what it's about. But come on! 4-0. Less possession again. Who cares? 4-0, that's all everyone cares about. Just done the 30-man selection, so I'm just going to let this run, and I'm just going to go over the 30-man team. Now, from a goalkeeping situation, I've selected Hart, Butland and Forster to go in and see what they're about. I don't think there's any more choices just there. I'm just having a scout of some of the players that could have gone in, who could have. I'm just going to let the play run. I tend to cut some out, but I don't think I'm going to cut this out. Just see what the gameplay is, let this roll on. So you can just see the functions of the England team, what the England team's about, who I'm selecting, and also having a look at who makes the cut from 30-man to 23, who I get rid of, why I get rid of them, and then a full World Cup build-up. This is a big tournament, it's a big event, so we'll treat it like a big event. For the defence, we've gone for Klein and Kyle Walker for the right backs. It's kind of obvious choice. Jenkinson, I think they were mentioning, that was unlucky to miss out. He's not even made the 30-man squad. Centre backs, we've gone for Phil Jones, Jagielka, Chris Smalling, John Stones, Gary Cahill, and Michael Keane. I think they've all featured for me. There's nothing new there. I've used them all before. Any injuries come in, then obviously any people will be ready to step up. No such problems at left back. Rose and Shaw. I thought Cresswell was very unlucky to miss out. I went for Jagielka just because I'm not happy with the centre back situation. They're good players, but none of them are solid. So strength in depth, strength in numbers. Let's hope. Right back was a difficult situation as well with players coming back. I've gone for Walcott, who can also operate up front. Oxlade-Chamberlain and Redmond, of course, because he's impressed so much. I've also included Cedar Berahino, who was in for the injured Walcott last time. So we'll see how that goes. Lallana's back fit, Henderson's back fit. They're in. Ali, Eric Dyer, Sterling and Townsend functioning back in the team. We'll see how that gets on. We've got Ward-Prowse, Drinkwater, Wiltshire also backing up to them, Will Hughes. And then just moving on to the attack. Walcott will operate as a striker possibly if needed. Berahino can also do the same job. Raheem Sterling can also operate there, but in terms of out-and-out strikers, Sturridge is a man that could well operate there and out wide. Vardy and, of course, hat-trick hero Harry Kane. So we'll see how it goes. The team's obviously going to have to be cut down at some point. So we'll just see how that goes. And hopefully then we'll have the squad of 23, and that will be the same squad of 23 that really takes us and England to the next level, and hopefully we'll win the World Cup. And my video challenge can change to a European Championship challenge, and we'll see how that gets on. It'll more than likely change anyway to a European Championship challenge, because that's the next competition that's up. But for now, we'll just focus on to the World Cup, see how that goes, and hopefully we'll move the challenges on, and hopefully we can win stuff. And I'll demonstrate how to win stuff, what to do, and how. And yeah. So here we go. Goalkeepers are fairly obvious. We don't really think we need to go over why Butland, Hart, and Forster are in there. On the top of my head, I can't really think of a goalkeeper who else can feature in there. Ben Foster, Rob Green, but Jordan Pickford, possibly. But the three strong, solid goalkeepers. So, in actual fact, I'm really not worried about the goalkeeping situation. We're just going to go for the first teamers at the moment. That's been featuring a lot over the last 15 or 16 matches. The core unit, it makes up about 18 to 20 players, and then there's kind of like a small little selection of where players can feature and who can feature for backup. I'm not sure if I can include them once England get an injury or not, so they're just kind of mixing in the numbers. I'm hoping that they do. So then, the squad overall is solid. It's like a 6 out of 10. It's not the potential to really set the world alight like a 7. It's not an 8 where you kind of expect of the team. There's nothing there. It's not teams like Portugal and Belgium that have got world-class players ready to light up the big stage. We've not really got that, so I've kind of gone for the team effort, pace out wide, and see how the tactics and formation, and hopefully regard myself then as a world-class manager, unlike some of the other international teams, maybe focus on consistency. Look at Germany playing the same way. It worked for them. Why not for us? The squad's young, fit, ready to go. So I'm really hoping that I don't look like a absolute nonce and go out in the group stages. Otherwise, we've not learnt anything from real life. We all take this Football Manager lot very seriously, and you should. You really, really should take it very seriously, because it's a difficult game, difficult mindset. But the one thing I love about internationals, and I do like about being England, is that it's not necessarily form-based. Like if I can lose a match, that particularly in qualifiers, you can really just pick yourself up, because the level of opposition varies from like a top 20, 30 ranked team to someone who's ranked less than 100. So rather than being around teams that are of constant same ability, where you lose a match, you get sussed, and you end up having to change things. On the international stage, it's not like that. I'm just a bit worried that if it does get sussed at some point in the group stages, then things are going to have to change. So I may have to experiment in these couple of friendlies just to see how they work. Oh, I'm away at South Africa, it seems. Oh, Sheffield United are promoted as well. Super. Just have a quick look through, see how the other teams have done throughout them. Oh, City have missed out on Champions League. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. They were cruising up in third back in February time. And I mean cruising, I'm talking near 10-point lead. They were about 7 or 8 points behind second and first. And then a good 10 points clear from fifth and chasing along the tail with... they were in third and the fourth was hot on the tails. So that's not good. Championship. Well, West Ham have won in the playoffs to go up. Preston, Charlton, Milton Keynes go down. Sheffield United are finally up. Team of Football Manager 15, I think. Nice to see them doing alright. Bolton have managed to climb up to third and mess up the playoffs. Things have gone out in the semi-final. Who's gone down? Oldham, finally gone. It's no good. Cov head back up to League One again. Bury just missing out. Oh, is that Kidderminster? Jammy have blown it again. They'll get up one day, you know. They'll get up. Fylde lingering in mid-table. That's all right season. Conference North. Oh, North Ferriby have gone. That's a shame. Conference South. Well, Vanarama National League South and North as they're called now, not Conference. $18-1. Not fancying my chances. Now they've got... I read about this, and I'm still... It's a bit weird to have like a load of divisions, the European divisions. Like, I'm not sure what the prize is at the end of it. So you just come up against the top 12 ranked European teams. I mean, it's good competition for me. Gives me competitive matches. I've got France coming up. And Russia. That's difficult. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Could have been easier. It's competitive. I like this. Is this to replace friendlies? I think it is. I seem to remember this last year now. It's replaced friendlies, isn't it? Does that mean I still have friendlies or anything? I mean, what's the prize at the end of it? I agree. I know they're trying to add more competitiveness to make it more interesting, but still, it's not entirely interesting. So we'll just see how that goes. It's something new. It is something new. Not sure I'm going to cut out the team. Just baiting. I think you'll know Jagielka's not going to be in the team. Well, I'll put Jagielka in the team. He's not really done anything to merit his play. Just doing all the odds, aren't they? Really, I don't know what young Will Hughes won't be in there. Or Ward Prowse. Yeah, I think we're going to cut Jones, Hughes, Ward Prowse, Drinkwater, Berahino, Wilshire and Jagielka and leave it at that. I think that's where we'll go. Our final warm-up one, that will coming up in the next part 7. Well, I'll do the 2 warm-ups and then we'll march on to the World Cup at some point early next week. Job's a good one. I hope you all like the video and everything. I'll just save the game, see how far we can get, and hopefully we'll have 2 positive results in the next part. We'll have the full build up to the World Cup, starting selections, anticipation for the match, and we'll see then to hit on and really focus on winning the World Cup. The squad's size of 23. So hopefully, fingers crossed, the team will do alright. So I'll see you again for part 7. I hope you all have a good day. Ciao for now.